a tight end.
It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Terrapins will serve it on 1st and 10.
That's enough for a Terrapin.
Black 18! Black 18! Running inside. It's Williams. Really putting together a run now. They get the first and down to 37. The Terrapins are rolling down the field. Tight end now in motion. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Washington. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he'll take it away. Touchdown, Maryland! They're on the board here in the season opener. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A great way to start the game and set the tone right on it.
Sometimes it takes a couple drives to get the juices going and get in a rhythm. No, sir. They came on the field locked, loaded, ready to roll. No slow start here.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. You just hope this turns out not to be too serious. First quarter, game 1. It's tough to take an injury this early. Offense with jumbo personnel. Give to the running back. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets into the 14.
That's a really good job by the defense. Wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. Quarterback keep. Down the field. He steps up and he's a couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after running the gun. You got a 3rd and manage. We're backed up in your own end. But convert here and you get some momentum. On the ground, it's Bentley. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough to the first to say mark it at the 32.
And these 3rd downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the 3rd down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
On the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job of assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Gunderson. Bring him the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Sentinels decide to run it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. He's marked down. Good solid effort. He got a bit of the yard to keep good on the carry. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Black 14. Black 14.
job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He's got enough to move the chains and now slide up the 47.
When you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming.
He holds one deep down the left side.
Defense is doing, but then now you figure it out and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You go for man-to-man coverage on him, you want to leave him on an island, it's not going to turn out well.
The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Goes to the option. And they'll stop him after he met the pickup.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't need to score.
Maybe some room here. Picks up the first down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive running. They're out to the 35. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They'll run the option. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
All down with Al moving sticks as he picks up the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use it.
Shakes him in, and he might take off. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. And the Sentinels come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the back. Big fullback Scott.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance of offense so they be explosive.
Run inside. It's Bentley. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having the punt. They're having a lot more success here in the second drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them. They're doing a nice job on that pass play. Getting that first down.
And that tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking for room. It's Bentley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. The give to the fullback. Stopped immediately when we got on cue for that run on third and long, and they got nothing to show for it. And on fourth down, they'll bring it with 3. Just drives it between the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's got great speed. He's got it out. He's going to get loose.
intensity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Rolling the dice to bring him into the end zone. It's not worked out. He stopped at the 13. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. This is a huge drive for this offense now. 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. The option run. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the Sentinels line up to run it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make it upfield. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line and we stop. Maryland has the ball back with a Terrapin offense ready to go. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Washington. Pressure coming. Trying to buy time. Keeps it and gets past the chain. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Gets his offense pretty much set it down. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Durham. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still been short of first down. 3rd and short. Away from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll run it from the gun. And that might be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. 4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Terrapins back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Running inside. It's Williams. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Sentinels offense comes out to start
Here we go.
Run inside. It's Bentley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. There'll be no gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a double, right? He'll get a win because he'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that defender? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Gunderson. Slings it downfield. He can't make the catch at it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And the Sentinels will send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make the crowd hold its breath like a pumping turn, and he brought them to their feet on that. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The throw. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout.
Hey, easy. Blue 22, whiplash. Blue 22, whiplash.
To the air on 2nd down. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the catch.
This offense, man, that was smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sentinels offense comes out and start this drive. They went 3 and out last time. Now they look for some plays that work. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And this will be it. Complete a big hit there for the 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out on the option. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he broke it. Down at the 17. And the Sentinels will find a way on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Feels the punt and looking for daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the tight end.
Let's go, D.
Off play action on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. He's got it on the line. Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Clock stopped. We reached the 2-minute timeout. That 2nd down completion was anything but helpful. Threw it in reverse, and now it's 3rd and long. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it on the right. He's at the 10.
This offense has another touchdown. They're going to go far for this drive. This offense is doing what they want, how they want, and when they want.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Allen. Nothing wrong in touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped a big 9-yard line. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of defense. They stop him short and will let him go 4th down coming. And the Sentinels will try to pin them back with a run. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Puts it in at the 40. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Past the 45. Now the one press. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll mark the sticks for the first down. They'll use the timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They want to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Will be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Oregon taking on the Boise State Broncos. And it's the Ducks who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Can you say about this playmaking receiver that's not abundantly clear? More than 100 yards in the first half. He's totally taken over this game. His team has the lead, and he's improving his draft stock as we speak.
And the Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback.
TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive again.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job for finding this wide receiver of the middle of the field.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, go!
This quarterback part of their running game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy break a lot of tackles. You've really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Defender got caught, little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Again for the big fullback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Offense gets set for second down. Just going to keep it after the snap. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Sentinels look to keep this drive humming. Gets the back moving. There's some room. Got enough for the first. Touchdown, Sentinels!
Yeah, this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Set to advance on the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled, brought down. The Terrapins will get things going on offense and they come on to their feet. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. The give is to Williams. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Find some fresh air. Wisconsin State. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line. It'll be a first down. Gets his offense with the first set down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the move, he fired. Complete to the right. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They'll go right back to him. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
I love when offenses are stubborn and they run the football, and that's a really good thing. Those are body blows that sometimes throughout a game can lead up. But the offensive line, they got to pave a little bit better room. Like, there needs to be a little bit more room so this guy can break free and get in the open field, try to make the play. Now it's 3rd and 6, so now probably a passing situation.
To throw, it's Hamilton. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He came so close to pinning him deep. Maybe just a little too greedy, trying to get him too close. The Sentinels offense coming up to start this drive. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
On the option. He'll keep it on second down. Finding some room. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
The offense obviously trailing here in the second half. They're going to have to be able to throw the football effectively to come back in this game, but in order for that to happen, they have got to do a better job up front.
Go!
Wants to fire on second down. That's caught. It's Avery. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Gunderson. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
You know, you talk to quarterback coaches, they oftentimes say, my goal for my guys to complete 65 to 70% of his throws. That has not been the case for this guy. He is under 33% throwing it in this game. That's the reason, guys, why they're losing.
Ready, go!
Using his legs, it's Bentley. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Ready. Blue, 22, Blues. Ready, go!
Right back to him on the ground. They stop him right there. They tried him to go with the run. The defense was up for the challenge. And the Sentinels will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Able to keep them from getting a return as the ball goes out of bounds and going to mark it right around the 20. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Ball out of the field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Who says you can't run the ball? Right, everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. They make the stop. A little bit of the time to get to that first down mark. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages? We'll see as we start the fourth. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Running inside. It's Smith. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short and it's 4th down. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. The defense got to stop this drive. Those earlier still a big deficit here late. On the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Here comes the option. Pulls it on the option. But no, here we go. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get them on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Look at this, guys. The offense that time. He's not going to make it. What a big stop with his defense, and they might be able to put this thing away.
Offensively, in that situation, everything has to go right, or someone just has to go and make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done. Now the offense is coming off the field.
Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long.
Blue 85. Blue 85.
The run inside. It's Howard. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And the Terrapins will try to move the chains on 4th down. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. There's a crease. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. And he got to him all the drive alive. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to run, it's Howard. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Never right down the middle. And they just tack on more to this gargantuan lead. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot.
Aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. Last possession they went for it, rolled the dice bomber, and it didn't work out.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
The give on the option. And he's stopped right there. No gain on the play. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Now on the move. Picks up just a few. He's brought down. They're really willing to take the risk there on 3rd and long. And the Sentinels will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And he'll work his way on and return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game. You can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of pain.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They have a chance, and the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That one to the chain.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything this offense at this point, Dave. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and then running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen. Strip the football, do something. That's what you want. You want to come out and find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. If you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.